Hey guys, what's going on? Absolutely Beast here. Bringing you guys a race on Forza Motorsport 6. So I actually was able to get the full race here. That was basically the beginning there. It took off from the starting line, and that was pretty much the beginning. This was actually recorded through the Forza save replay option, so that's why there's nothing. You don't see anything on the screen right now. So because of that, I'm going to bring up the telemetry here, so you guys can see, which is, you can see the steering angle, which, whatever. But you can see speed in the top left and gearing also up there. And then over on the right-hand side, you have throttle, brake, clutch. So you can kind of see the, how that works. So that guy right there that I'm just passing, Rich Homie Kevin is his name. He's actually extremely fast. I would say he might be. There's really only like 3 guys in our class who are as fast as him. Him and 2 other guys. And consistently, there's tracks where some people can do really well, but he's just fast all around. And so this is why I wanted to bring this race, is because it was just kind of back and forth between me and him for a while. And Killer Spoon, the other guy we're racing with, is actually behind us both. And he's just kind of waiting in the wings also. Just waiting for me and him to stop battling out or to have an accident or whatever, which, this is the most fun part of racing for me. See, I broke way too early right there. I thought I was in a higher gear than I was, and so I ended up causing a little wreck there. Kevin hit me, and then I cost both of us our positions, because Spoon got past us both, which kind of sucks, but it's kind of how it goes sometimes if you're not paying attention. And so, it's pretty close racing right here with these guys. 3 cars like this, are usually not this close, or you have accidents or whatever. So the great part about racing with people I race with both of these guys all the time. Kevin at least 4 or 5 times a week, and Spoon every night. And so we know each other's racing really well, and we know how fast the other one is. So we're not going to have issues as far as following too close or anything like that, and we're going to know exactly how someone's coming into a turn. So there usually shouldn't be any issues unless one of us messes up. So that was actually the transition right there into the actual race that I recorded at the time. So now you get to see all my you get to see the positions on the left and the time and all that kind of stuff. So this was just a really fun race. It's really fun to go back and forth with people. You'll see a couple times they're like, I'll get passed on a corner, and then I'll pass them back on a corner, kind of a thing, and that's just really fun. It's just friendly competition. We all know the other one are fast. I'm the slowest of the 3 by far. Spoon's pretty significantly faster than me, and then Kevin is even faster than him. So the fact that I'm able to be in first for as long as I will be here is kind of remarkable. But it's because I'm a consistent driver. I'm not the guy that's going to push as hard as possible on every last turn, every lap. I definitely push as hard, almost as hard as I can the whole time, but I don't want to lose control of the car. I don't want to go off. I don't want to spin out. I don't want to have a wreck or something like that, because then you lose your position. When you're talking about racing on a racing simulator, if you cost yourself a couple of seconds, that's basically the race for you. That could be the difference between second and fourth even, or first and fourth. So for me, as hard as I push it, as much as I race, I'm not that adventurous with trying to go faster and faster. Lots of people will try each lap, or not each lap necessarily, but, kind of just gradually over time, you just try to take turns faster and faster and faster. And while I do try to do that and get better lines, I'm not going to, try and bomb into the corners as hard as possible, because if you go off, that's it, that's your race. So I'm very consistent. As you can see, someone's kind of creeping up on me right there. That's what that little indicator means right near my bumper, is that someone's near me. So I can usually run pretty consistent times. That's one of the benefits of knowing these tracks pretty well. With as much time as I have on Forza 5 and this game, I know these tracks pretty well, and I know this car really well, so that gives me a benefit. But I still have to be paying attention, It's like earlier in the race when I kind of wasn't looking at my gearing, and I broke way too soon and caused Kevin to hit me. That's going to cost him time, maybe as much as a full second, which could be the position. For him, it was the difference between second and third. For me, it was, first to third, or first to third, because he passed me eventually. So right there, I'm just kind of looking back at Spoon. He's trying to get in my draft, catch me. As you see, he kind of creeps up there on the left, and I didn't want him getting in my draft, so I was trying to block him a little bit. And oh, see, he came up there, he kind of bumped me, tried to get past, and ends up I end up passing him back right there. That's a little bit of an aggressive pass. Probably a little bit too close to him. Under normal conditions, I wouldn't have done that, but he kind of was putting the pressure on me, and we'd been having a back and forth race, and so I just felt like it was fine. I mean, we weren't gonna, we weren't gonna hit or anything. And so that, this is kind of what Forza is all about for me. This is why I enjoy racing. Is races like this. You get in here. There's only 10 people, so it's a small race, and it's it's one of the tracks that doesn't come up super often, but I like this track a lot. And here we are just kind of battling it out. Me, Kevin, and Spoon are kind of up here battling it out, and then there's just no one else even close. So it's just a really fun race. Right here, I didn't want him to draft off me at all. I had told him the previous lap that I was looking back at him, which I never ever do. In fact, I don't even know that I've ever done it in a clip that I've recorded, and I probably do it maybe once a week. And I did it right there, to make sure he wasn't drafting off me. So that time I was just swerving all over the place trying to make sure he wasn't getting my draft. So thank you guys for checking this out. I appreciate it. I've been trying to upload every day. I've uploaded, this will be I think the 13th video that I've done in the last 2 weeks. So thanks for checking out my stuff. I'll catch you guys next time.